The election of 2008. On November 4th, 2008, the world watched as millions of proud Americans marched through the streets celebrating the election of the first black president in U.S. history, Barack Obama. This is the story of the historic 2008 U.S. presidential election. Barack Obama first appeared on the national stage at the 2004 Democratic National Convention. Obama delivered a passionate and hopeful speech for the presidential nominee, John Kerry. The response was ecstatic, and he became an instant star in the Democratic Party. That same election season, Obama was running for a U.S. Senate seat in Illinois, and he won. Barack Obama was now the junior senator from Illinois, and a name people would continue to talk about. Only 4 years later, his message of hope, delivered at the 2004 Democratic National Convention, would become the driving theme of his own presidential campaign. In 2008, the Democratic primary came down to Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama. For the first time in U.S. history, neither Democratic candidate was a white man. Initially, Senator Clinton seemed to be the Democratic frontrunner. She was well known as the Senator of New York and the former First Lady of her husband, President Bill Clinton. Obama did not have the same level of name recognition, but his message spoke to the Democratic base, and his campaign methods strongly appealed to young voters. He secured the primary nomination. In the general election, Senator Obama faced off against Republican Senator John McCain of Arizona. Then President George W. Bush's second term was coming to an end, and his approval ratings were incredibly low, at only 37%. These low approval ratings gave Obama an advantage over McCain, who supported many of the policies of his fellow Republicans. Obama chose Joe Biden to be his running mate. McCain chose Sarah Palin. In debates, Obama and McCain clashed over many issues, most prominently the war in Iraq, taxes, and health care. Obama campaigned on a message of hope and change we can believe in, which resonated with voters. On Election Day, he won 365 Electoral College votes to McCain's 173. Obama also won the popular vote, 66,862,039 to 58,319,442. Beyond this being a big win for Democrats, it was a monumental moment in history. Barack Obama had just become the first black president of the United States of America. When he won, in cities around the country and even the world, people marched through the streets in victory parades. Obama's victory was attributed to his successful grassroots organizing, energizing new voters, and activating the black vote, as millions more voters of color went to the polls to cast their vote than had in previous elections. President Obama's victory was important in both symbolic and practical ways. It encouraged people of all identities to run for office and inspired millions who had previously felt overlooked to join the political process.